streets we tell. MMA crease, no fake. No fake. Late nights under city lights. Laughter echoes through the air. Real talking, verbal fights. Homie bond beyond compare. For the homies we ride. Together side by side. Podcast loud and clear. Every episode's a vibe. Memories and tales of old. Legends grow, the stories unfold. Hard times turn to gold. In this world we hold our own. For the homies we ride. Together side by side. Podcast loud and clear. Every episode's a vibe. Voices join in harmonies. Echoes of our histories. Homies keeping it real true. Every week something new.
You're muted.
He always is.
Hey, everybody. It is Thursday night. You know what that means. It's another great episode for the Homies podcast. And we got a very special guest, and we're going to wait for his intro to dead last.
I think I should just host. You guys want me to host after that mute gate?
I would love you to host. I would love you to host.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll wait my turn.
Stream Nick. Crease, how's it going, brother?
Don't make excuses.
Oh boy. Well, I'm just gonna keep it short and brief. It is Thursday night, and you could have been anywhere, but you're here with us. So I'm gonna pass it down to Big Dog Jake. How you doing, my man?
Homie, I'm tired. It's been a day. It's been a week. It's been a month. I'm doing all right. Appreciate you guys being here Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As you can see, I'm in the gray matrix this week, so hopefully just a slight head showing.
That is carbon fiber.
It is carbon fiber, but I like to call it the gray matrix. That's what ABF coined it on Off the Hip. He's like, yeah, the gray matrix. Like, absolutely.
I'm good.
That's wonderful. I'm so glad. Erwin, how are you, good sir?
So
I am doing fantastic. I got a $100 super chat from Tomok today. I get to go see the new Hatsune Miku movie this Saturday.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, nice.
With a lot of other people. It's packed.
We're gonna get there. I'll take donations to go see movies. Like,
I'll yell at Tomok about that tonight.
Shout out Tomok. Dude, weekend. I've been watching tons of anime recently, so I'm pretty hyped these days. Lots of really bad movies too. I watched Dragon Ball Super Broly, which I was really happy because I hadn't seen any Broly, and DBZ was my OG that got me into anime back in the day, watching DBZ after school. And then I followed that up with Dragon Ball Evolution. So,
very good.
Kick him out, Mike. Kick him out right now, Mike.
Broly is the superior movie. It's the superior movie.
It is. It's way.
Everything I wanted. I'm flying.
And
yes.
Evolving.
So you do know the story of Broly, that in the original DBZ movies he wasn't canon to the storyline, and now he's officially canon to the Dragon Ball universe from that movie.
Oh, okay. Because he was like, because I knew DBZ, and then I kind of stopped after Majin Buu turned into like the 20. After Majin Buu stopped being fat, I didn't care anymore. And then so I was like, Broly, this mythical Saiyan even stronger than like Goku. But I'd never seen any, and it was really good. And then I watched Dragon Ball Evolution.
That's abomination.
That is abomination. You know, like you have to go to church for that one, dude.
Ultraviolet was better, I think.
Whoa,
I like that. It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
Movie. Action whatever.
Universal Soldier, some Van Damme.
Yo, OG Universal Soldier, Van Damme, Russell Crowe, fucking Danish.
This man got good taste.
Thank you.
Yeah. Absolutely terrible actors, but God, are they such great action stars?
Oh yeah. Well, Russell's not
pretty much. That was the 80s, man.
But yeah,
it was the 80s, my guy.
Lundgren.
Yeah.
We're just happy if we could understand what they were saying.
Yeah, that's true.
Get to the chopper.
Jake, how's our chat doing tonight?
I mean, still pretty okay. Anyways, so first and last out, as always, Topic Patriots here saying, "Yo, what's up to you, AP?" He also bitched a little bit later. What did he say? He said, "I am loving The Witcher 3," and then he said, "What did he called me out?" What he said? Oh, he said, "Damn it, Jake! I've been playing so much Witcher 3." I think it's because the other night in the GCA, I played The Witcher 3 for a couple of minutes, and he was like, "All right, I'm going to give it a whirl. We're going to get past the very first area of this game." And I was like, "You got to play it on Death March or else it doesn't count." And I watched him for maybe 45 minutes try and kill the first Griffin. That was great. I'm so proud of you. You made a pass there. The game gets really good now. Ebola, shot saying yo to everybody. Hi. Thank you, Ebola. It's good to see you right there. UK Gamer saying, "Hey, all, make way for the old Brit." UK Gamer, happy birthday, good sir. Happy
50. 50 years old. Was it 50 years old, man?
Mm-hmm.
He turned 50 years old.
50.
Finally, we have somebody who's older than Phantom in our friend
Just by a
group,
few
and
months.
I really appreciate that.
By a few months. By a few months.
It's
By
nothing to
months.
brag about.
Okay.
It's nothing to brag about. So, Sophie, Chronically Mayhem, doing a drive-by saying, hail to you, Sophie. I hope things are doing well down there in Peru. What did UK Carry say? He said, I'm addicted to Sniper Elite Resistance multiplayer modes at the moment. Do not purpose a Sniper Team v Team mode. That's fun, just infuriating enough so you want to rage through and get to the next round at the same time. I'll tell you what, Sniper Elite, great series. Sniper Elite V2 Remastered, V3, V4. I don't like the fifth one because you play as the partisans in France, which means you play as fascists. Not a fan, personally, historically, but the game's cool. We have a sighting. I don't know if Phantom has the button ready, but we have a sighting of Jeff of North. He says, "Hail, how we doing, homies?"
My name is Jeff.
There it is. You found the button. We're doing well, Jeff. I hope you're this evening, good sir. And another one. We have another one from across the pond. Another one very late at night. It's got to be 2 a.m. there now from We're on a Bly. Sorry your emoji isn't working, but I imagine something very grotesque and garish. So
Sex wizards don't sleep, for the record.
You know what? Very good point. Very good point. A couple more here. We have Naganol, Master of all mods, with the Infinity Wrench. We appreciate you not snapping us out of existence, and we appreciate you modding for us every Thursday. We thank you so very much for that. And Midgard Ninja, what's up, homies? What's up?
That's my boy. That's my boy. What's going on, Ninja? It's good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. That's my boy.
Munchy Ninja.
Yeah, that's the homie right there. We hung out at Florida, like that's my boy. San Antonio, dog. San Antonio. It's going down. It's going down. Like Space Con.
And then after that point, other than a great shout out telling everyone to like the stream for Naganol, people started bitching about various iterations of Dragon Ball, which ones exist, which ones don't exist, which ones suck, which ones don't suck.
We have an anime show for that.
Yeah, you guys have an anime show to talk about that in a couple of days, so we're gonna hold off on that for now. Other than that,
let's get this thing started. Phantom.
It's time for our favorite subject and your favorite subject. Let's get into the internet news.
Yes, I would bang the new Silver Surfer. It would hurt, but I think I could do it.
And that was the internet news, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Wait,
but before
what we're talking about?
Oh, there we go.
No, but it's okay.
Phantom, did you find the unmute button yet?
Look, fan was me. So Erwin jumped in. I feel that's fair. That's fair. He did well.
It's okay. But this is why we have fun. It's a comedy show at the same time. So, the breaking news for this week is like our boy Ebola is actually going to lead this subject. I know it's crazy, right? He doesn't talk at all. Talk, say something, as Bernie Mac says, or whatever.
We're starting,
and it's going to be the black snake. The black snake.
Nerd Wars, Ebola, or Erwin, if you don't
wouldn't have sex with them, no.
If you don't know, Ebola has become our fourth seed in this show. And over the past couple of months, he has filled in for me for a lot of things. I've been sick. I've been getting married, this, that, and the other thing. Got married, a bunch of other stuff. And we've made officially part of the team. But however, he hasn't had a subject where he could really like pop off on and like talk for like 20 minutes on it. However, he's a big fan of Harry Potter. And so we're going to pull up this tweet right here. And Ebola, why don't you give us a small introduction into what is happening here? Why are we seeing these
Well,
things?
apart from it being completely retarded, I would say, for one, I wonder my biggest question is like, J.K. Rowling, as weird as she is at times, has one opinion we like, one, and then the rest she might hate.
No.
She. Phantom, what are you doing?
What are you doing, Phantom? What are you doing?
Okay.
I'm the host now.
Okay, so
Stop pressing buttons.
Harry Potter is something she actually likes and would. So I'm wondering how involved she is, since she's literally said nothing since it was announced. And every casting I think looks fine outside of, well, the obvious, because Snape's implications it completely fundamentally changes his character, especially when in the first book Harry suspects Snape so much and Lily says things that people would accuse as, racism. And
correct me if I'm wrong.
okay.
But in the books, Severus Snape is described as being white.
Yes. At the best, you could say maybe
greasy hair, pale skin, long nose,
ugly as well.
Ugly. Interesting.
He's not supposed to be good looking, particularly, either.
Well, he's like the ultimate like red herring bad guy.
Yeah.
For 7 books.
We all know it's just really the forced diversity. So let's say we keep Snape white, and we got to make one Harry Potter character that's somewhat of a main character black. Who is it? My vote's Hagrid.
Honestly,
Hermione.
Who else is Hagrid?
No,
Hermione. That's probably who it would have been.
But
Hermione.
But on the 3 main characters, if you race swap any of them, it looks bad because you have a person who's it's called the equivalent of the N-word a lot in the books. Someone who is poor.
It's fake.
Someone who's half blood as well. So regardless which one you race swap, it's gonna look bad regardless. So it's like there's not really a winning scenario where you can race swap one of the 3.
Now, just remember, they cast a black man to play the teacher who teaches kids against the dark arts. Well, no, potions. That's right, potions.
And he also mentally and maybe sometimes physically abuses them.
Yeah.
Like we need in like media is more black people doing like violent stuff.
That's right. Cooking drugs, teaching underage kids violence, and then through a very violent takeover, ruling a school.
Yeah,
it's exactly the one.
And it doesn't help that like the Marauders are like hanging the only black kid from a tree. Just saying.
Oh yeah, there's that.
There's that.
Yeah, there's the fact that Harry's dad, white nerdy kid, is hanging Snape upside down. He also pines for a white ginger girl that doesn't like him.
It'd be funny. It'd be funny if they cast Harry Potter as a mixed kid. Then people would be like, "Yeah,
probably gonna happen."
Yeah, Snape was his dad.
It's probably gonna happen, man. Like by the way this is looking.
I mean,
because they said it's supposed to be accurate to the books, right? Am I correct or whatever?
That's what they claimed. Clearly, it's not.
I see Erwin has something teed up that he wants to show us.
I changed my mind. I don't want to do a Hagrid. I think it's Professor Flitwick, the charms teacher.
Yeah,
the dwarf.
I want Tony Cox to play that. I just brought up IMDb for Tony. For like that Santa.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
My mind to that. All right, now I need to share my screen.
Shit.
Oh, sure. Oh, fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's your choice. It's your choice.
Yeah, I will say, besides the obvious problem, I think the rest look fine. The rest of the actors,
okay.
even though some are American, they wouldn't be casted if they couldn't pull off a British accent. Is my guess.
John Lithgow can pull off anything.
Yeah,
that
was my biggest. That was my biggest concern. Is like he's American, so I don't know if he can do a British accent. But then I found out he could, so I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm also assuming that they wouldn't just cast someone as the Dumbledore if he couldn't pull off a Dumbledore accent or a British accent.
I'm very interested in how they're going to beard him up because I've never seen John Lithgow with facial hair other than in one movie, so I'm very interested to see what he looks like as a wizened old man.
Yeah, like because he also has the long beard as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now, will they make him gay, like in the
probably?
book?
I mean, probably.
Might as well go all the way in, right?
Although, unlike in the books, it wasn't as they didn't make it obvious he was gay. It just kind of subtly hinted.
Yeah, because
and you kind of had to figure out he was in the books.
There's this thing in literature. It's called, well, in movies it's called show don't tell, and in literature it's called insinuating. Instead of opening a chapter by saying, here is person A, he's gay, it's, you develop a character, you write it over the course of many chapters, many numerous books. You talk about, what they look like, what they're into, what their personality is, the type of character they are, how they interact with other people. And maybe there's a few things here and there that you specify that can give you an idea of who the person is. However,
they can name
you
all
don't
the
just smack somebody. They can name all the Kardashians. I mean, what a skill! I'll tell you what, because there's a lot of them. But you don't just. Why am I getting so frustrated about this? Why am I getting so frustrated about this?
Because you care about. Because you care about the series.
I'm very frustrated about this.
Because you're tired, just like everybody else is tired. You have something to say, Erwin?
Please, God, Erwin, go for it.
Oh, so hey, I was gonna be interested in this. This, is my job. Like, I'm gonna watch it, and I would like it to be good. I like Harry Potter well enough. I read the 5 books. So I think I watched all the movies. It'd be nice to have a nice Harry Potter. And well, then Black Snake happened, and I don't care. Now they have a whole decade ahead of themselves that they just threw out the window with this one stupid casting.
Yes.
So Jake, what did you call the casting? What does it remind you of?
What does what is the casting for this show remind me of?
Mm-hmm.
Did I say something that I'm unaware of? Because I think I know what
he
I'm saying.
Probably doesn't remember, man.
The way you're teeing me up is making it sound like I said something totally different.
Globus Homus.
Black Snake Moan.
See, okay. I wasn't going to bring that up because I found out that a bunch of other people made that pun before me. However, when it was officially locked in who was going to play Snape, I was like, did anybody say Black Snape Moan? Because I think that's a banger right there. And then I went on Twitter and literally everybody said Black Snape Moan. So
yeah,
unfortunately. However, Ebola, I'm interested in this. I'm interested in what you think about this. Naganal said the Weasleys should be Mexican. Opinions.
I mean, no.
Why should they be? They're basically like gypsies anyway.
They should be ginger and white as they were in the books.
They're going to be both.
Well, you technically technically, like in Mexico, there is a lot of gingers and they look white, so you can pass off.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Canelo Alvarez.
Canelo Alvarez. Okay.
Their Mexican is like North African Muslim. That's what I think the reasons will be.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they make Voldemort trans. I wouldn't be surprised in this because
So,
literally,
What is going on here?
Wait a minute. What?
Because you know how Voldemort lost his humanity, right? As he went along and he became more of the reptile creature, they'll make him trans. They'll make him trans.
So the literal psychopath and murderer is the LGBT representation. Is this what I'm hearing? I don't think they would do that.
And then Black Snape's gonna play the knockout game with Dumbledore, but it turns out Dumbledore told him to play the knockout game.
If they did that, I think that
He's gonna push him in front of a subway.
that would be something J.K. Rowling would not be okay with. Is making any character trans though.
This is the comment of the night. Tammy Riddle.
Oh no! Hey, shout out to Preston Esquire. Good to see you.
That's why he turns. Yeah, he starts like questioning his gender because he gets in some weird Discord crowd and Reddit and all that stuff. And then they radicalize him. And
I'm
then
dead, bro. I'm dead.
And then Discord convinces him that he should let his soul into like 6 Horcruxes or whatever it is. And then but he has to get like big pharma surgery for his Horcruxes the rest of his life.
Owen, here's one better. It's going to be 6 pride flags.
Oh, God.
No, asexual, bisexual, pansexual. Yes.
Okay.
Oh man, that's freaking hilarious.
That wear leather. There needs to be the pride flag for pegging. There needs to be the doggy play. You know, okay.
Yeah, doggy play. Slytherin no longer a snake. It's a dude in a dog mask.
Oh my, that would be hilarious.
Oh, here we go.
No. So we know he has that snake with him, right? The snake with him. It's literally gonna be a trans activist and a snake.
I mean, I guess the Voldemort guy kind of reminds me of Orochimaru because Orochimaru played everything too. So, like, you know, you never know. Like, you never know. We could the snakes still have genders, right?
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. You sure it doesn't remind you of this instead? That's you, Kreese, right?
Oh God.
that's Black Snake Bone right there.
We was wizards.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we were thinking when we did wizards. Is that a deep cutting commentary on how the inner city educational system has failed Black youths? And so we said wizards.
Pretty much. I was just being ignorant. I was being ignorant for a minute. So
I see.
So I wonder if we're gonna get Snape wands up. Don't spell.
Oh
cast.
no! God.
Oh God, no!
Oh no!
You know,
Hands up, no abracadabra.
Harry's gonna kill Voldemort, and then Voldemort's parents are gonna win the ghetto lottery and get like $1 million lawsuit against Hogwarts. They're gonna buy a big mansion.
You know.
Go ahead,
I just want to say, I was a full-time political writer for about 8 years, and part of doing this show was to escape politics just for a couple of hours every Thursday. And you know what? It's good to be back. I'll say that. It's good to be back, everybody.
I'm dead. Oh man, I think I'm almost finna die, bro. It's like
it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm telling you that. It's a lot.
And instead of it being the Great War at Hogwarts, it's gonna be a WLM march.
BLM?
Black Wizards Lives Matter march.
oh God.
Mostly peaceful wizard attack.
Yeah.
Mostly pizza.
Mostly peaceful wizard war.
What does our chat say right now, man? Before we go on to the next subjects. Dear God, man, I'm dead, bro.
They're just saying hi to each other like a bunch of homos.
Yeah, like a bunch of homos are saying hi to each other. Now you're all had the best comment. Everyone should be black because being white is racist. Agreed. Us four, are humbly underneath Kreese as he teaches us what it means to be an anti-racist. That's what we're here for tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if you heard. I don't know if you heard the good
that
word, Irwin, but being white is racist, and so for that, we're gonna put you way the fuck down here. And
I identify
I'm
as
still
black.
laughing at the fact
way up there. Well, okay,
well,
he identifies.
like
as
you
black
guys remember back in the you remember when like last year they said that air was considered racist. You remember that shit?
Sorry, they said air was considered racist.
Yep.
Okay.
This is what Ron Weasley's going to use instead of a wand.
No, get right. He's going to use a Glock. He's gonna have a wand that's
Don't
shaped
pull
like
out
a
a firearm on stream.
Please don't pull out a firearm. Like
YouTube will nuke us from orbit. I nearly did it once and we got in trouble. Sophie wanted to let us know that she's not homophobic or she's not homosexual. So
No
not
homo.
Exactly.
that
sure
means she's on the market. She's on the market, boys. Like she likes men.
That was the joke, Sophie. They're all saying hi to you, the girl. So I call them homos.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, but otherwise, everybody's just saying hi to themselves. Hi to themselves. Corn Boy, here's a good one.
Okay.
All wizards matter. Disagree.
All wizards
There are some wizards that absolutely do not matter.
So I wonder.
So you're saying that Voldemort has feelings?
So I wonder something.
No, he's
so
not
we know
misunderstood. He's good shit.
So we know Harry Potter has the lightning bolt. Is it going to be shaped as a watermelon now?
Oh God!
Okay.
No.
Can we do trailer trash? Can we do trailer trash?
No.
God.
That's what Ron Weasley should be. But we decided he's a boat migrant now. But no, instead of having a lightning bolt scar, he's gonna have a flat top, and he's gonna do lightning bolts for like cutting to the side.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
He's gonna have a high fan with lightning bolts. Perfect.
Oh God.
AP says we was wizards and shit. Exactly. That's exactly what it was.
And the thing is,
And
we're talking about watermelon. We're talking about watermelon, and Vagabond's missing the stream because he's in Vegas.
Well, I wouldn't say he's missing.
Shout out to our Vegas brethren, GCA, New Blackstreet, and all the rest of you guys out there. What's going on? I hope you guys are enjoying yourself, like with us, while all of us broke people are at home.
I think this will be a great comment to finish off this topic. AP says, "The boy who dripped has come to rob." That's good. That's good.
On that note, trailer trash.
One more thing. So I wonder, are they going to use brooms to fly around, or is it going to be lowriders?
Good.
Yeah, I'm sure that when Harry and Hermione and Ron go to their first broom riding class, they're all going to be pulled up in 64 Impalas. It's like, all right, airbags engaged.
They're going to steal the browns.
All right, everybody.
Oh, Jesus.
It's time for your favorite little thing we like to do every week. It's time for trailer trash.
Thank God this trailer should be unified. Oh, you like that, Irwin?
I thought when Kreese was saying, "Can we do trailer trash?" I thought he was saying instead of making fun of black people, can we make fun of white people? I didn't realize.
No.
See, Irwin, you thought we were
going
you're
right.
Racist.
Yeah.
Got him.
We got him, folks. We got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got some good trailers today. We got a bunch of trailers.
Yeah.
One of them was Fantastic Four.
Sadly, yes.
What?
Well, the first one we're gonna do Mission Impossible.
Yes. First off, we are indeed. We are going to do the final, maybe we'll see. It's been 30 years now. Tom Cruise, give it a rest. You're gonna die eventually. I mean, I know Xenu's gonna.
He's outliving me.
Make you his second in command or whatever the fuck.
I watched Battlefield Earth yesterday. Speaking of,
I'm so sorry. But our first trailer this evening.
I got high take on that movie.
We don't want to hear it right now. Please, not right now. Please, not right now. I want to go to sleep in the next 3 hours. But our first trailer tonight is going to be Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Is it going to be the final Mission Impossible movie? I don't know. But it has the three things we love. We have Tom Cruise riding motorcycles. We have Tom Cruise running real fast, like a weirdo. And we have Tom Cruise defying God. So we'll see if it actually will be the final one.
But we don't have Tom Cruise jumping on couches.
Well, Katie Holmes, and et cetera, and so forth. Memes from 20 years ago. Anyways, we're going to give this trailer a start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you have comments, shout them out there. 3, 2, 1, go.
I need you to trust me. One last time.
May 23rd in IMAX. Now.
Ooh, that's soon.
Opinions.
Looks action packed for sure.
That's right. Now, what I want is I want the final scene to be like 15 minutes, just masks off. I want there to be 10 people in a room, and I want each person to mask off like 3 different times. So we have triple fake outs for everybody. And I want everybody there. I want the lady from the fourth movie who was in the helicopter who lost track of him. I want her to show up. That was like a 2-minute roll. I want Alec Baldwin to be back in here, but I want him to take off the mask and be Ethan Hunt and take off the mask again and be Alec Baldwin. I want Nick Offerman to take off the mask and be.
So you want ABF there too?
Who's that one actor who died?
No.
Poor guy.
Dude from Big Lebowski.
Dude from Big
Right, the mustache.
Big Lebowski. That can narrow it down. But this is exactly how I want it. Tom Cruise presents Tom Cruise and Tom Cruise awkwardly running. Exactly. It's just I just want everybody to eventually mask off and be Tom Cruise in a room, and we just have this massive circle of fire as everybody just keeps masking off.
I want a parkour scene where there's like 7 Tom Cruises parkouring across buildings.
Oh, dude, that'd be great.
So this is the council of the Tom Cruises. Everybody's a Tom Cruise.
Yeah, they're gonna go in and take out all the canceled Kangs.
Oh god!
Road.
Now,
so Phantom, you said you had a hot take.
Yeah, so I love the Mission Impossible movies. Even though people didn't like the second one, I liked it for what it was. It was a good movie for me.
John Woo directed that one, right?
Yeah. So I did
Face Off.
Which one had the motorcycle stoppies?
Second one.
That was the one with John Woo.
Second one. Yeah.
It was in County 1098. I remember.
So the second, the first one before this one, it got so it didn't do as well in the box office because it was going head to head with Oppenheimer and Barbie at the same time.
And it was also what was it? Sound of Freedom.
Yeah.
It still made like $580 million, which that's okay. That's okay.
Now when it comes to this, they could do a spinoff so that they could spin this off into with other characters. I don't know if they're going to do that or not because I don't know if Tom Cruise owns the rights to the Mission Impossible franchise at this point.
They tried to do that in the 5th one with Jeremy Renner. Like Jeremy Renner was explicitly introduced to replace Tom Cruise in the movies, and he was in 2 movies. That didn't take. There's someone. Jeremy Renner, not canonically dead. He should be in this one as well. I want to mask off for Jeremy Renner as well. Also,
Hawkeye.
Where's Simon Pegg? Where's Simon Pegg?
I thought he was in the trailer.
He's in the trailer. He's in the movie.
Yeah.
Is he in the trailer?
They do a scene where he unmasks himself. There's another trailer where people are unmasking left and right. It's so hilarious.
Once he shot that dude in the back in the 4th movie, and he officially became a field agent, he can officially mask off, and he's so good at his job, I didn't even notice he was in a trailer. I could have rewound it, and I didn't do it.
Here you go, Jake. Now they need to bring Henry Cavill back, even though his character died. Have him come back and unmask.
Yeah, taking like that 20-pound, just massive hook to the face and fall off a 1,000-foot cliff. Yeah, I'm sure he'll make it. I'm sure he'll make it back.
It should be like a 5'2" woman and just mask off, and it's Henry Cavill.
Yeah,
that'd be great. That'd be great. I think
Naked Gun.
Yeah,
they did that in the trailer, basically.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see that movie. I can't wait to see that. That movie's gonna be so good. It's gonna be funny as hell. Naked Gun's gonna be funny as hell.
It's nice looking forward to a comedy in a movie theater. It's been a while.
That actually would be nice. Actually, some lightheartedness.
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane is the producer on it, so I think Naked Gun is going to be okay. Like, I think nobody has to worry about anything or whatever. So
I mean, I'm so worried.
I mean,
he might have major TDS, but it is what it is. He's still funny.
So recently, I watched The Orville. His rendition of Star Trek, and it's solid. Yeah, it's a good decent show, and it's a real good decent show, and I'm just saying this movie right here is long. I mean, it's gonna come out at least a good month before June, and we know what's all coming out in June. I still think that Superman is probably be a box office hit. This summer. It's probably going to be the summer,
even after all the stuff that came out last week that we covered on the show last week, where they after the previews they've apparently cut I'm interested to hear what you think about this, Erwin. Where they did the previews for the new Superman movie, they've cut 30 minutes of footage out of that, and they're
one
doing
is the dialogue between Lois and Superman.
They've cut a significant portion out of that movie, and then they're doing reshoots, and I don't know if they're still going to make their release date. But
we still don't have the official trailer. I was like, put the trailers out, pussies, do it. And then Superman put theirs out, and I was like, Fantastic Four, where are you at? Fantastic Four followed up a couple weeks later, I think, and then now Fantastic Four got its first official trailer out.
Yes,
before the first official Superman trailer. Superman is looking like it might be in some trouble.
It might be in some trouble. And speaking of Fantastic Four getting the first step, we have our second trailer this week. It's Fantastic Four official trailer.
Oh boy.
I think Galactus is going to be the best thing in this movie.
Yeah, I hope he wins.
Oh boy.
I don't like any of these characters.
No, neither.
I mean, I don't like any.
I've never been a Fantastic Four fan.
Oh, I mean, these actors as these characters, like these renditions.
Before you play this trailer, I'd like to ask Erwin this. Do you think Pedro Pascal should have played Dr. Doom instead of Reed Richards? I think he would have been a better casting as Dr. Doom than Robert Downey Jr.
Honestly, wouldn't be the worst. And he's used to being Mandalorian, where he doesn't even show up to work. He just literally phones in his lines. That he can do all right. Sort of like Millie Bobby Brown, when she starts talking, you're like, oh, you're a bad actress. You're a lot better at acting when you don't say things. Pedro's a lot better at acting when he doesn't say things.
Okay, let's see what we think after this trailer.
I watched The Last of Us season 2, episode 1, and it hurt me so much playing.
Even if my job. Anyways. Let's see what our opinions are like after this next 2 minutes and 43 seconds of hopefully not cutting our wrists. 3, 2, 1, go.
Wow, folks, we all know the story. 4 brave astronauts head up into space and come back forever changed.
When Johnny says, flame on, flame on.
Our city, our planet, owe a debt to these intrepid souls. And while we can never repay them, we can certainly celebrate them.
Thank you, Fantastic Four. Thank you.
Thank you, Fantastic Four!
Please welcome the Fantastic Four.
They're in the 60s in an alternate universe.
Herbie, how's that sauce looking?
I like some of that, and I hate some of it.
Okay.
It's nice to see
fantastic.
Kirby because
Wait.
Kirby was the
What do you
original
mean?
character
What do you mean,
in
what
the
do you mean? Your
cartoons
wife's
of the
gonna-
80s.
Yes, we are.
You late? I just said that. Are you pregnant?
What? You're gonna be the best mom in the world, and you are gonna be the best
Oh,
dad.
God.
You're out of your depth. We are
He's,
gonna be the
he's
best uncles
flaming.
ever.
He's a flamer.
He's flaming. He's a flamer.
I hate this
Like I
so
said in my
much.
video.
I hate this so much.
Are you
Make
the
it so
protectors
cool,
of this
Zoe.
world?
Oh,
Yes, we are. Your planet is now marked
Hate
for
this.
death.
Oh, boy.
It's my fault. I stretched the bounds of space. And they hurt.
Are we safe?
I don't know.
His mustache and the flamer's bangs. So bad.
Thank you.
I'm not
Someone
giving
else.
up. We will face
Well,
this together.
Keep pausing for a second. Keep pausing for a second. Was it me or did Pedro Pascal look like an AI generated character right there when he looks up?
We will.
That one right here.
Yeah, well, the one before that where he's in the baby's room with the planet thing.
I'm
You
not
look at
giving up.
that's AI. That's AI.
Wow. You know what? Because if you look around his eyelids,
Mm-hmm.
it kind of does.
It
kinda does
the
look
nose
like-
and the nose, like they might be de-aging him a bit. It kind of gets when they de-age actors, it kind of gives them
Well,
that
they would
little
have to because his wife is
look to it.
20 years younger than him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, looking a little smooth. Also, though, I will say we're watching it like streamed or not, and this one had a bunch of like compression issues when I was watching it on YouTube. So it kind of it's like try to look up a picture of the Silver Surfer girl. There are no good pictures. They're all super blurry. So it may actually maybe a quality issue on that.
Speaking
too.
of no good pictures, though,
Yeah,
that's
we're gonna do some comparison once the trailer's done.
Mm-hmm.
We will face this together.
At least Galactus is Galactus, a man in a suit. Finally, not a fart cloud in the sky.
This is supposed to be Sue's movie for what they said.
Yes.
I'm seeing a lot of Sue right here, man.
She's the one who responded to the Silver Surfer.
I pause it for a second.
It's almost done.
That Mr. Fantastic stretching shit looks ass.
That
looks ass.
It looks bad.
I wish they would just commit and make him big cube. Make him cube, man. I like that. I like when he form into cube.
Dude, they've already done this back in the early 2000s. Even the version in fucking Doctor Strange Mom, Reed Richards stretched. He looks like Stretch Armstrong, for fuck's sakes.
Very like full just CG. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No attempt at realness.
We will protect you.
No, you won't.
No, thank you.
It doesn't. To me, you don't even have to go see this movie because you already know that they're in the secret war. In my opinion, you know.
Okay.
So
hold
Erwin,
on a second, real quick.
Yeah.
I feel like I may be a dum-dum for just now putting this together. But is it called First Steps because there's going to be a baby in it? Did I just now put that together?
Yeah, so
Could be that way.
They're hinted to their son, who's an Omega level mutant.
I don't.
So, Erwin, I think that this is how.
Franklin.
Yeah, this is how they introduce mutants into the MCU is with their child because he is an Omega level mutant.
Do you think then they'll have to give them up in like Secret War to go join the like actual MCU while they die or something? Because like if they do something, go like the Battle World route or whatever, it's gonna be a whole clusterfudge. And who knows? Like, because we're kind of. Do we think they're gonna come in to the Marvel timeline, or do you think this is gonna be this and then a Secret War and like they kill them off, kind of, or kill off their timeline?
I think it's gonna be time travel shenanigans. And when they go to Battle World, they get put into the main continuity of the MCU.
And you think they will all join? And then so then presumably if they're making a big deal about Franklin, Doomsday, possibly maybe he kidnaps Franklin, or do you like presumably Doom and Franklin will have something to do with each other?
I mean, in my opinion, I think this is another way they're gonna bring in the X-Men, like the '90s X-Men. If they're gonna do a world like this, like I think they're gonna that's how they're gonna, like after the Secret War or whatever. I think they're gonna have an alternate universe of '90s X-Men, in my opinion, and they're basically giving you what they're finna do with the X-Men and Fantastic Four. They are gonna come from different timelines into the main MCU and make a new universe, for what I'm seeing. Whatever.
You know, time travel.
Once again, I don't think you don't even have to watch Fantastic Four because we already know they're going to be in Doomsday, in my opinion.
But Galactus, you'll get to see him walk in his shadow and things like that.
Ooh.
And it's hey, I'm happy because it's actually going to be a guy in a suit walking around destroying New York, and it's probably going to be the best thing in the whole movie.
He should be bigger, in my opinion. His foot should be like the size of Manhattan. Shouldn't fit in between city blocks.
Well, so if
he can change sizes, right?
Yeah, he can change sizes. And when he first shows up, he is probably as tall as the Empire State Building in the original comic book. And then as he gets pushed back, exiled back into space, and by the time he comes back later on in the comic books, he's more bigger because of the plants that he absorbed, and he gets bigger and bigger and bigger as he goes along.
Okay. Thank you. I'm glad I provoked that answer.
In my opinion, Galactus is a Venture level threat, but like, okay, I guess we're gonna do this movie. Like, they just fuck that shit. We're gonna do this instead.
It's a Fantastic Four villain as well.
I'm just saying, like, if you're, I mean, so they might have like a '60s version of like the X-Men, and you got a '60s versions of Iron Man or something. Like, you would think maybe see, this is what I'm talking about with the multiverse thing. It's stupid. Like, you know, like it's
the '60s version of the X-Men sounds very
X-Men First Class.
Yeah, but
Michael Fassbender and James McAvoy.
Oh, there's no
reprise
way.
the roles.
No way. Not a chance in hell. Not a snowflake's chance in hell are they getting.
Which I recommend those movies. Those are actually good movies. The First Class movies are good.
First Class movies are amazing. This is just a clusterfuck of like nonsense and gobbledygook. But you know, hey, it's my opinion, right? I don't know nothing about Fantastic Four because I'm not a Fantastic Four fan, but you know, I just know what's finna happen without even having to watch the movie.
Oh, but think of this. You gotta remember, in the comic book, She-Hulk joins the Fantastic Four, so I wonder if we're gonna get She-Hulk come back and be part of the Fantastic Four at some point.
Yeah, but at least She-Hulk in the comics was like good.
Yeah, I liked her. The whatever I have where she was on the Fantastic Four, I was like, what are you doing there, girl? And I liked her.
Well, especially when it was the arc where they had to go to and fight the Inhumans, and the first time they go to Adelan, and
I'm sorry. Don't you mean the Unhumans?
Yeah, Unhumans.
Sorry, didn't even think you got James Brighter. Funny.
Oh, the man about to pull out the comic books. He's like, I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you, man.
This is about to be a solo layout right here.
He says, I'm keeping He says, I keep receipts around here. Like,
Here it comes, baby. Here it comes. Here we go. Solo layout for this boy.
I got it. Did I get it?
He's got it. Here we go.
he got it.
Oh no, we don't. No, not yet. I still got to look it up, right? I don't know if this is the right one. Oh wait, yeah, this is Franklin, I think, right?
Yeah. So
Here comes
Franklin.
Erwin's tax deductions. Very.
Well, see,
good.
the
You
thing
got it.
also in
Very
the
good.
future, Franklin Richards becomes Kang. That's just the thing. You know, it's
That's
like
just the thing. He becomes Kang.
Now you have to explain Jonathan Majors. How's that happening?
That's I'll tell you
recast
what,
with a
that's
good
not
actor.
happening.
Yeah, recast a good actor that doesn't, he doesn't do inappropriate things to women, allegedly.
They've already
1-800.
cast black Spade.
1-800.
That's our one black actor for the year. Okay, we're not getting any more.
1-800. No. You forgot about Wonder Man. Wonder Man is getting his own series at the end of the year.
God bless it. Erwin, just stand
The race
back
swap
there
race.
and prepare to grab more comics. Okay, here it is. Here's the solo layout, baby. Bring it on. Let's look at this.
Yeah, that's a good.
Oh, nice. Ooh, look at that, sir. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's
sweet too.
Beautiful.
I mean, basically,
Oh, that's pretty good, man.
That's how Doom becomes God tier, is because of Franklin.
Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Oh, we got more. Oh, we got more. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
Wolverine
Remember when comic books were good and Nick Fury was
yeah.
right? Well, that's not Nick Fury.
Unfortunately, I wasn't born, and then they got bad.
So I keep on hearing because they're supposed to reboot this whole entire Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like they said that Jeffrey Dean Morgan might be like the next Nick Fury. I'm down for it. Forever.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Nick Fury would be fucking sick. I think that would be very, very cool.
That'd be actually really good.
All of us will manifest extraordinary physical abilities to that end.
You don't have to read it. I was just trying to show you She-Hulk's boobs. Jeez.
I mean,
look,
for me,
I'm all for She-Hulk. She had sex with Hercules and said he was mid. All right, I'm there. You've sold me already.
I'm gonna say this much. If you're gonna give us a Nick Fury, just give us David Hasselhoff. Bring him back as Nick Fury for fuck's sake.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Buried the thing.
Mohawk Storm.
Storm when she had a mohawk.
Hot and awesome.
There's actually
Mm-hmm.
Actually there is a comic book from Joe Duffy or whatever, like the one that made like some of the Justice League cartoons or whatever. Like he did a Marvel comic book where like the Thing asked Storm if she had a weave like by accident. It's like,
Remember that? That's funny as hell.
The good old days.
Yeah.
Oh man, the good old days. Oh man.
Okay, so Erwin, I want to ask you: Have you heard the rumors of them recasting T'Challa for the new Black Panther?
What was the rumors? Like who the actor they wanted?
So they were talking about Denzel Washington's son because they want Denzel to come back as an older king.
He's freaking Jon Stewart, Green Lantern, right? Isn't it that guy, or am I thinking of a different person?
No,
that's Sean.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't think they would be doing the cross like DC and Marvel, right?
Which I
said just make Killmonger Black Panther.
There you go,
dude. I'd rather have Jon Stewart as the Green Lantern of the universe anyway. I love Hal Jordan, but I'm so used to Jon Stewart being there.
So am I.
Yeah.
I would have thought I was gonna guess they were gonna cast Winston Duke as to the next Black Panther because
here we go.
Because he's right there.
There we go.
Worked. Shazam.
Strong women. When we like the strong women.
We do when they're done well.
God.
Like this.
You gotta remember, She-Hulk. You gotta remember, She-Hulk banged Juggernaut, and she literally broke him.
Or
now, so an interesting query just popped up into my mind. Now, in comics, of course, the specifically DC and Marvel have been around for decades and decades and decades. there have been points where the two have crossed over. How long do you guys think, or if this might ever be a thing, how long do you think it would be until we actually get a for real, no kidding DC and Marvel?
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Never.
It's not gonna happen.
Probably not gonna happen.
They
Why?
can't.
There's too
They
much
haven't even been
egos. It's too much
Sony and
egos.
Marvel with Spider-Man and stuff. They haven't even pulled. They can't even pull it off, and it's that they have the same damn IP.
That's true. That's true. That's very true.
It's like it's too many egos, but also hypothetically, let's just say for the sake of an alternate universe where like Kamala Harris became president or something, like some bullshit that Ebola would be. Ebola like became Ebola's wish happened.
Can I kick him for that line alone?
Listen, I'm telling you what's finna happen or whatever. Like, because there are too many egos or whatever, like it's not gonna happen. It'll have to be like a Roger Rabbit scenario where like they have to have the same amount of time, the same amount of lines, the same amount of plot protection. You're gonna have to like.
It'll stay in the comic books. That's where it'll stay at.
But the Roger Rabbit scenario was bullshit. Because when Disney was putting together that movie, they reached out to Warner Brothers and said, hey, can we use some of your warrior characters in this? And Disney was like, sure. And Warner Brothers was of the opinion that this was a reciprocal handshake agreement. And then when Space Jam came around, they wanted to, I think they wanted Mickey Mouse to be the referee. And they reached out to Disney and they're like, no, we're not letting you use Disney characters. It's like fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
So
I'm just saying, like for that particular movie, like that was how the contract was set up. Like they had the same amount of time with each other, or whatever.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
so the amalgamation universe was really good, but so they literally had to do they had to have a 50-50 screen time for all the characters in Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it had to be perfect, just like that. And I just don't see like Kevin Feige and James Gunn. Yeah, I don't see James Gunn and Kevin Feige like being friends anytime soon. Because from what I heard, like Kevin Feige was kind of mad that James Gunn was leaving and going to the other competition. From what I heard, or whatever, in the grapevine,
especially after the Infinity Saga. James Gunn was the only one putting together movies that were still cracking $1 billion. So to have him leave, I imagine that made Kevin Feige rip off his hat and throw it to the ground and then go into his closet of many other hats and put them on and throw them to the ground at the same time.
Well, it just exposed Kevin Feige and not being a genius, but like I know we could talk about that later. Because we got to get ready.
Got so much knowledge in those hats.
Yeah. I guess we could get ready for Clown of the Week.
I guess. Would you like
to? This is your time to shine, Jake, because I know you want to talk about this monstrosity that we saw over the weekend.
All I have to ask is, do you guys have the time to listen to me whine? Because
I do.
Billy Joe Armstrong decided that at a recent concert, I still haven't narrowed down where exactly this was. I think this was somewhere.
Coachella.
Oh,
Coachella. Interesting. Never heard of that. I know what Coachella is.
They brought Bernie Sanders out for that one.
Yeah, they did bring Bernie Sanders
out. Oh, God.
They're railing against the elite. While flying around in their private jets.
You know what? I love when millionaire artists that have billions of streams on Spotify go out and tell us what we need to do politically. I just love it.
You know what's the funny part? Jake, before you go, man, you want to know what's the hilarious part? Like when they did all their stuff in the mid-2000s, like taking on the Bush administration against the man and everything, we were all with them, and now I find it hilarious that they're really cool with Dick Cheney and them now. I think it's kind of funny. Like
this song is the fourth track off American Idiot 2004. It's a 9-minute song. Okay,
Jesus of Suburbia.
This lyric that they changed is in like the last 30 seconds. Half of the song is a takedown of the fucking media machine. And now they're they're buddy with the Mean Machine. They're friends with people. They were, interestingly enough, weirdly, friends with Dick Cheney. I know that Trey got a picture taken with what's Dick Cheney's daughter's name? Whatever
Liz
the fucking name is.
Liz
Cheney. And
Yeah.
apparently, like, lives in her district. I thought that was that like these people that, at least for me when I was a teenager, not necessarily looked up to them, but they were, the whole point was being countercultural.
How about Rage Against the Machine? Another good example.
Rage Against the Machine.
I can't get into Rage Against the Machine right now because I will talk for 3 hours about that. Anyways, we're gonna play the clip real quick. You'll hear the lyrics. It's gonna sound okay, but then there's gonna be a slight change. So let's just listen to this real quick. Hold on a second. Let me pause this. I think they do have some subtitles, but
Running away from pain like the kids from Palestine.
that's enough.
Ohio? When the train chemicals dumped?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, East Palestine. I see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we care about Americans and American kids, right?
Yes.
Since
Oh,
we're
we should.
Americans.
We have enough poverty in the U.S. We have enough kids that aren't eating or don't have school lunches and things like that.
And like if there were kids outside, we should probably care about our kids first and foremost, right?
And you know what? I'm sure after what happened in October of 2023 that they would love to go do a free concert out in the fucking deserts of the Levant. I'm sure that'd be wonderful.
What about the concerts in Africa, Green Day? You haven't been to Africa, man. Like, them kids are starving out there, my guy. Like, oh, they don't got enough money for you guys to get out there, right?
I mean, also don't forget what they did on New Year's Eve, and they changed the lyrics to "American Idiot."
Wait, which New Year's Eve? You mean in 2019?
So,
or do you mean
so as a fan of Green Day or whatever, like, you know, I actually went to their concert last year or whatever.
Yeah, you've been to more Green Day concerts than me, which blows my fucking mind, by the way. I just want to put
it's
that
like, listen, like, okay, like, all politics aside, if you go to a Green Day concert, freaking Billy Joel knows how to entertain a freaking like a crowd. Like, he's a master at it. He's really great at it. But man, like when they did change the lyrics to "American Idiot," when I was a kid, I loved that song. However, when they changed the song the lyrics to like "I don't want a MAGA agenda," I'm like, oh God, like it all went all crazy or whatever. And like, you know, they had their little like I'm telling you, bro. When I was getting into the concert, they said, "Excuse me, sir, have you voted yet?" Like, yeah, I already took care of my voting. Like, I'm good. Like,
And you know, they changed that lyric before they took "faggot" out of the song. And they say it 3 times.
No, he actually said it. He actually said it in the concert. Believe it or not, I'm surprised.
That's
what's funny?
That's what I'm saying. They give that much of a shit about those type of politics that they don't want a MAGA agenda, but they're not going to take "faggot" out of the song. I thought that was way more.
Oh my God, Jake!
Hey, and you always got on me for saying the word, and you said it twice.
I'm
He means the butt of a cigarette.
You need to put a $5 in the jar after that.
He has to put the $5 in the jar.
He means the British version. He means the British version YouTube.
The British version of the cigarettes. So Jake, so this is your lane. How do you feel about like Green Day overall, like still, or like
So Green Day's best album, arguably their best album. I mean, I know people think that American Idiot's their best album, which it probably is. It's the most popular. But Nuki, excuse me. Dookie.
Yeah.
I'm already being blinded by my hatred. Came out in 1994, a year after I was born.
I think
that album has one of the best pop punk songs of all time, and it's not even a pop punk song. It's more like a love ballad, "The Time of Our Lives."
That's what we all graduated to.
Oh yeah, If you graduated between like 1994 and now, basically, you walked to that song. Graduation.
I did.
Even it was in the Deadpool Wolverine song.
Dude, it's fantastic. And so I
the rest of the album was good. Like,
yeah,
it was pop punk, like it was popular punk, like when no one else really was breaking through.
And again when like American Idiot was coming out around that time, you had bands like Good Charlotte, which were popular for like a little bit, but then went the way of the dodo. Everybody liked to call me Benji in high school, which I wasn't really appreciative of that. And I was always more of a Rise Against fan. I'm a big fan of Rise Against. I know their politics are absolute garbage. Don't care. I can separate art from the artist. I think Tim McGill-Rath, funnily enough, for having a very poor voice, is a very good singer. I like his lyrics. I like his songs. I like Rise Against very much. When it comes to Green Day, I know my sister was really big into it. Probably every person I dated before the age of 18 was really into it. This makes me feel bad. This makes me feel real bad. So I grew up in a household that loved music. And I know that basically every musician out there is a hero of mine who has killed himself in front of me and made me feel bad about it like I did it because their politics are garbage. However, I grew up in a house that was, my mom was into bands like Aerosmith and my dad were into bands like Genesis. So I had a very music.
Fuck Green Day, Incubus for life, dog.
Incubus, my wife isn't watching because she's complaining that I don't like Incubus enough. She really loves Incubus, and
they're good.
The last Incubus song, the last and only Incubus song that were on the Halo 2 soundtrack.
They got 3 or 4 awesome albums. How dare you?
I thought this was Jake gives his opinion, not
I don't
Jake
even know what
you're
talking about. There's so many hits they had. I'm not even sure what one hit wonder you're talking about.
Oh boy, Jake, I'm sorry. Jake, continue.
The point is, Jake, this makes me feel bad. Green Day was pop punk that actually broke through into the true mainstream, and everybody knows who Green Day is. And what happens when you get really popular really quickly and you have a massive breakthrough, especially in like 2004, the invasion of Iraq just happened. You're a punk band. You broke through into the popular mainstream. Of course, you're going to be anti-government. Of course, you're going to be countercultural. But the Overton window has shifted so far that we have bands like Rage Against the Machine that are telling everyone to go out and get vaccinated. We have
just happened. Circle Jerks lead singer at Coachella said, "We totally are against violence, but also we need an army of Luigis." But we're totally against violence, guys. But I'm going to also tell you to go out and assassinate people. But I'm totally against violence.
Oh God. Oh gosh, my brain is so angry. My brain is like a beehive full of bees. That's just stinging me everywhere I go. And every time I go to grab a bee, I crush it, and the thought dies because I'm so angry. Green Day, you guys, Billy Joe. I'll leave you with this for Green Day. Billy Joe.
Dookie. It's not Nookie. You're thinking of Limp Bizkit, Nookie.
It was Dookie. Okay,
and you're thinking of Limp Bizkit.
It's because I'm doing it all for the Nookie. That's all I care about. I do it all for the Nookie.
What? All right, sorry. Continue.
For the Nookie. What? The Nookie. What? I remember.
I actually like that song.
It was the 2004 VMAs, and Billy Joe, it wasn't Green Day. I think it was Billy Joe.
Rage Against the Machine climbed on something and got arrested.
AP
it was the drummer.
AP is right. Jake is having an aneurysm. Jake is having an aneurysm. I just wanted to insult Billy Joe one time before we move on. Billy Joe, the 2004 VMAs, I remember the very next day in middle school, everybody made fun of the fact that your wife was fat. And what happened? You divorced her. You divorced her because you were made fun of on live television.
And your kids are ugly, and your
kids are ugly.
Damn.
And you only know 4 chords. You played the same dumb guitar for 20 years, and I don't like you. Shut up.
So this is what I got.
Jeez.
This is, dude. This is the only. Dude, this is the only thing we can actually say to Green Day.
You. Fuck 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 you.
I love little Epi too.
Oh man.
Loud, concise.
Yeah.
Do a little trolling.
Yeah. Okay.
It's called we do a little trolling. We do a little trolling. It's called we do a little trolling. We do a little.
All right. I guess we could go into the.
Jake decided to get really wound up and have an aneurysm and be unable to form coherent sentences for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, you'd be sitting there shaking, you'd be drooling.
I was, oh god,
sucked into the Gatrix behind him. Greatrix, right?
The Gatrix.
Into the gray matrix. Don't call it the Gatrix. The gray matrix.
Greatrix. I changed it. We all know I thought.
Oh man. So I guess we could get into pop culture. So okay, one of the most funniest things ever is like the Robbie Downey Jr. suit thing. Like, you know, it was quote unquote leaked, and like before Phantom like does his like, you know, rant because it's gonna come.
I did not get to do this rant, but with Jay because of the storm. So I am doing the rant I was going to do last week.
First off, guys, I have tried my best to find a higher quality screenshot. It doesn't exist. Okay, this is what you're gonna get.
That's fine.
So every fucking relax. Now, Phantom has had this cocked, locked, and ready to drop for about 10 days now, and we're gonna let it go.
Is true.
Erwin, buckle the fuck up. And now, are you guys ready to see? Are you ready to see what Robert Downey Jr. looks like as Dr. Doom? Boy, howdy, here we go.
Allegedly.
Phantom, what do you think of this?
Okay, so it's time for me to damn cook on this one. So we know that Dr. Doom is scarred. Literally, he has no face. His face is burned. He has no hair.
Pretty to me.
And this is going to be a Sylvester Stallone Judge Dredd situation. He is not going to be wearing the helmet. He's not going to be wearing the helmet, and this makes me so damn angry.
Paramount Halo might be a better comparison. They're going to take that helmet right. I was just thinking about. Also, when I saw this, I'm like, the Boys vibe. I don't know what is this.
It looks like he's wearing Asgardian armor.
Yeah, I said that last week. So my theory is this is going to be a variant of Tony Stark that never went to the cave. Is this version of Dr. Doom?
Oh, he kept being like a war profiteer arms dealer.
Yeah, he never had that event in the cave that gave him that change of heart. Yeah,
and this what makes me so angry. So Kreese told me that what if the Robert Downey Jr. gets cast as Dr. Doom? I was pissed. I don't like the casting. Dr. Doom is European, people. He's literally from a foreign country in Europe.
Yeah,
right.
He has his own country, Latveria.
Yeah,
right?
It's his country.
Latveria.
And this is the reason.
Lithuania, Latveria.
This is the reason I said Pedro Pascal would have been a better casting for Dr. Doom.
Or Cillian Murphy.
He's already got the accent, so he could do the European voice 100%. Cillian Murphy is another one that would have worked good as Dr. Doom.
They're talking him for Voldemort. I didn't hate that idea as well.
I didn't either.
Cillian Murphy as Voldemort would be sick. I would like that. I would.
The thing that really
let's work from the head down here, Chris.
Honestly, I think
let's start here.
You can see the arc reactor. He's got
see
fucking
the
arc
reactor in his chest.
So
you're from Midgar. What do you think about this?
Oh man. So Erwin, before we continue, like the way, like the thing was, before Robert Downey Jr. even announced that he was gonna be Doctor Doom, like I was just like basically making fun of fandom, saying like, hey, what if Robert Downey Jr. became like Doctor Doom? And he said like, I think it would be the most dumbest idea. So like, I'm telling you, like about 3 hours later, 3 or 4 hours later, when Robert Downey Jr. was on.
Make it white, make white Nick Fury, and have him be white Nick Fury. I'd rather see that.
Ooh.
That'd be actually a good show.
Nick Fury's supposed to be 6'4" and built like a brick shithouse. That's not Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, well, he's not Dr. Doom either. So if we're going to be doing something, I'd rather that. Also, like, yeah, they pay him an insane amount of money, which means I didn't even really realize this till now. So all the money, so they're gonna show his face the entire time, and so he's not. And that's the whole character is that mask. Like, oh my god! And then he's gonna be all whole hair. This isn't Dr. Doom. This Jarrell? This looks more like Jarrell than Dr. Doom.
It does look like Jarrell. Yeah,
it does look like Jarrell.
It really does look like Jarrell
at first.
Sorry, guys. I was looking for my Fendi gauntlet to erase this shit. Thanos was right. Thanos was right.
And the color scheme, as we can see,
he doesn't even have the green skirt.
We have a very tiny amount of green.
Nah, you gotta have the green skirt with it.
But that
like a little like gold chain or something like
gold chain.
Where's the gold chain? Where's the green skirt, man? Like, you know, like vintage Doctor Doom.
Jake, can you please pull up can you find a picture of Doctor Doom from the Jessica Alba movies?
Of course. I can't think of his name. He's a great Australian actor. But I wanted to share this real quick with you, fam. I think they just announced a recasting.
Oh, I'll be Dr. Doom.
This is you as Dr. Doom. Yeah,
I'll allow it.
Okay, see, Erwin's got the picture right here. That's what.
Yeah,
and
I was saying with
the gold,
like the gold chain, he just
they
just put there and the gold.
That's what we want. That's what we want.
Notice the like metal look rather than like the plastic like space marine look.
Yeah,
but Erwin, you also got to remember his suit has talismans because he's he does the sorcery. He's a magician, and literally, Dr. Doom finds the same spaceship that the Mandarin found, and he took the technology from that ship that the Mandarin made the 10 rings with to help create his damn suit with talismans and the oars and everything because.
That's why he's such a cool character. Yeah, because he's master of science and magic.
So this is my theory on the whole entire thing. Now that I'm starting to like, you know, I never gave my theory on this, but since we've seen the suit so far, I got a vibe that like he's going to be like collecting like special stuff from each universe. So like maybe this Dr. Doom conquered Asgard already or whatever. And you know the
thing is, Chris, in the comic books, he becomes the All-Father. He literally becomes he steals Odin's power thanks to Reed Richards' son. So he literally becomes a god.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's an Avengers level threat.
I can't hear anything. Well, I can't hear anything. This is pretty. Bye, everyone. I'll be back. SOS.
Sure thing. All right, brother. No worries. We got a man down. Don't worry. He will come back. We got him. It'll be okay.
I mean, if you look at that so even the 90s one they did that was done by it was the Fantastic Four movie that was never shown. It was the one did by he did the
Five-O's outside, by the way, just FYI.
The Bow Beyond Chat would know this. He's the director of Bow Beyond the Stars and other schlock films of the time.
Boys, we have never been
Roger Corman. It's Roger Corman. That is an accurate Doctor Doom costume. in
Oh,
that
you mean
movie.
the Fantastic Four that never came out but is now out?
Yes, it's on.
Perfect.
It's on YouTube. It's on
It
YouTube.
is on YouTube. The whole thing has been released.
Yeah.
The what's it called? The documentary about the Corman Fantastic Four, infinitely more fascinating than any Fantastic Four movie that has come out.
I just never been a Fantastic Four fan movie, man. Like I have not yet to like any of the Fantastic Four movies at all.
Dude,
like
if you look at this
it doesn't
costume,
appeal to me.
So in those movies, Victor goes up with the rest of the crew, and he gets hit by the same cosmic radiation as they did, and he grows metal out of his skin. So literally,
which you can
his
see,
skin.
which you can see a little bit here. This is in the early stages of the movie where he just has he's starting to get a little bit come out of his hand, a little bit come out of his head, which I actually thought was a good interpretation of it.
And then we got the shitty one that was in 2015, 2016, which
we
was
don't talk about that one.
Band for stick.
Where it looks like where it looks like he was wrapped in garbage bags and melted. That's what he looked like.
It looked terrible.
He looked like a melted Christmas tree. Just be real. And so Dr. Doom, you don't know what he's supposed to look like because he's severely scarred. They literally put the armor on him when it was still red hot. It burned to his skin.
Literally welded to his face.
He's Darth Vader, basically.
Yeah.
And then like he can't have like those personal relationships with people either for that, which also, helps keep him separate.
That's why he's jealous of Reed all the time because he feels like Sue should have been his or whatever.
And what do you do when you can't have interpersonal, especially romantic relationships? You become the dictator of your own country. This is what you do.
Yeah,
naturally.
This is how it works. Mussolini did
he has a whole bunch of concubines, but he wants Sue so badly.
Now, my thing is, they're gonna take him and they're gonna make him an allegory for Trump, because how Dr. Doom cares and loves his people. That's what they're gonna do with Dr. Doom. I see it.
That's expected.
Because only Hollywood would take a man who cares about and loves the people that he rules over and make him mean and bad and evil.
Nationalism bad. Make Latveria great again.
Make Latveria great again.
Hey, I mean, the Wakandans get to have nationalism.
But see, that's the thing, though. That's actually a good. That's a good. For me, in my opinion, that's actually one of Dr. Doom's good qualities. He gives a damn about his people. He protects his people.
He cares about Latveria.
Yeah,
a
sympathetic villain actually done well.
I mean, so when there was a comic book and even in the Avengers Assemble cartoon series, Red Skull attacks Latveria, right? Dr. Doom fights Red Skull and teams up with the Avengers to fight Red Skull.
Yeah, I love when they have where like hell, I'm gonna be showing off my Silver Surfer and stuff. Like they have to team up with Galactus all the time. I love when they have to team up. There's one of the Infinity things. So it was Kang was teaming up like with all the big powerful dudes teaming up and just like acting just like normal people.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Well, that's how I feel when it comes to with the X-Men, with Magneto. Like I love when Magneto and the X-Men team up with each other. I love those crossovers.
Now,
there's another. Got to get the villains to help. It was so good.
And there's another thing about Dr. Doom in the 9/11 comic book, right?
Oh,
there's a scene of Dr. Doom looking at the destruction, right? At the destruction. And he has a tear in his eye, and he says, "I am not that evil to do that. I would never do something that evil."
Doesn't he send some to Doombot to help clean up the wreckage?
Yes.
And like lets the Avengers know he's like, "Hey guys, I'm not attacking New York City, especially not after what just happened."
This was not me. This was not me. Yeah. Trust me, you would have known if it was me. Like,
God, this goes. I was just having a conversation earlier today with my dad about how the CIA knew about the people that were going to attack the Twin Towers like a couple of weeks ahead of time. They
Oh.
let the FBI know, and the FBI were like, "Thanks, appreciate it." And
The
did
most
nothing.
recent Tucker Carlson interview. You guys need to watch it if you haven't. If you're interested in 9/11 being an inside job, former congressman. He literally did try to prevent it, and
Yes.
it's fantastic entertainment. He is so passionate. It's like I don't even recommend it as like politics. It's entertainment. It is.
Well,
I can imagine
you'll feel moved.
if I had information, credible information that could lead to preventing that tragedy, and I wasn't listened to, I would absolutely be on the fucking warpath for 2.5 decades, telling everyone who would listen.
FBI persecuted him, and his daughter particularly as well. So yeah,
well,
he's on
super.
there.
I mean, don't forget, it was kind of convenient. They found one of the hijackers' identity cards on the ground. Yeah,
yeah,
two of them.
in the debris.
Yeah,
like it normal. Yeah, fireballs, whatever.
Well, I mean, as much as we like talking about geographic politics or whatever, we're gonna make a political show for kicking it with the homies or whatever. But we could talk about like a little Matt Reeves in the Batman news or whatever with Grace Randolph.
Batman 2 is
okay.
So
Phantom, Crease, flip a coin. Who's gonna intro that one?
I'll do it. So I'm gonna give a shout out. I'm gonna give a shout out to Linko Kenobi because we're gonna show his video. So Grace Randolph.
Okay.
Yeah. So Grace Randolph recently put out there that Matt Reeves is having the same issues as Chadwick Boseman. So he could have cancer. This is speculation at this point.
Yeah, that was so her saying that was fucking ridiculous because it was incredibly out of pocket. Did you have a specific timestamp that you wanted this to be shown at?
It's just this video. It's just that first part of his video.
Okay.
But shout out to Linko because Grace Randolph has removed this from her channel. It's gone. I couldn't find it.
Okay. So as we're playing this, why don't you go ahead and talk us through it?
All right. So recently she did a show where she's talking about the Batman 2 that we might not get it because Matt Reeves is having the same issues as Chadwick Boseman and he died of pancreatic cancer.
No, she said similar issues, correct? She said or close to Chadwick Boseman, which
So she said like a health issue similar to going the same way as Chadwick Boseman.
Here we go. Outrage Russ after Grace Randolph hints Matt Reeves may have health issues, quote, close to, quote, Chadwick Boseman situation, end quote. First off, that's none of your goddamn business. It's none of your business. That's none of you right there. Okay.
Phantom's muted.
No, I'm not.
No, he's not.
No, the video is.
Yes, because we're talking over it, Ebola.
No, when she starts, she can play. Lico's not going to his. Lico's a good dude.
No, okay. I wasn't sure if you were.
Okay, here we go.
You're off.
Still muted.
I gotta get Linko on the.
Is it? What do you mean it's still muted? It should be playing the audio just fine. My apologies.
Did you share window plus audio?
Oh yeah.
Or no, tab?
Here,
tab plus audio?
We'll just try her again, shall we? We'll reset her.
I honestly would rather not hear her.
Oh no, she's not talking. Don't worry.
Oh, thank God.
So
yeah, they actually show her video, her saying it.
Supposed to be doing the Batman 2. We don't know what's going on. We've been hearing delay after delay after delay. Grace Randolph build out there that Matt Reeves.
Shout out to Linko Kenobi, real nice dude. He's cool. Like met him at MegaCon.
Okay, wait a minute.
Really nice guy.
Did he tell you? Did he tell Grace Randolph this and told her to maybe keep it a secret? Perhaps
this was my large point.
Or maybe she decided to just go throw it out there.
She's a moron.
So I got something to say about that. Like after this video is done, whatever.
Either way, bro, she just put herself in a freaking bad situation, bro.
Of course.
Let's read this article and see, man. Here we go.
Mm.
YouTube film pundit Grace Randolph is facing intense backlash online after invoking the late Chadwick Boseman while discussing circumstances surrounding filmmaker Matt Reeves, leading to accusations of recklessness and inappropriate behavior. So let's hear her voice.
Let's play the video. We'll pause after
No,
this.
and if you knew what Matt Reeves was dealing with, you would just leave them alone, as I'm going to do. I'm really.
Oh, God.
Yeah, she puts his business out.
And I hope it doesn't turn into that. You should leave Matt Reeves alone. Let's see.
You should leave Matt Reeves alone, which is what I'm going to do.
So,
because he's in kind of a Chadwick Boseman situation. Talk about, like, what are you doing? That's called hanging a lantern on your problems. That's not leaving it alone.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, everyone leave it alone as I light this stick of dynamite and
yes.
So let me say this. Let me say this real quick, and I'll just give it right back to you guys. So, in my opinion, this is my opinion. Two things could probably be right at the same time. So, like, maybe this is true, and like, you know, she like is breaking some news that Matt Reeves did not want to do or whatever. And you know,
oh yeah.
Hey, yeah, like, you know, I didn't want you to tell everybody my business. It's none of your business for putting my business out there. And if she did do that, that's wrong. But like, also, she could be right at the same time, because like, if you know, there was as soon as she dropped that news, did you guys notice that everything got contradicted by Warner Brothers when they said that the Batman Part 2 script is like all of a sudden it needs more writing? And Matt Reeves already said about like almost like a year ago, saying that the script is done, like it's ready to go or whatever. So like, I don't know.
Before Grace Randolph came out and said this, people thought, you know, when they said, like, again, like roughly a year ago, that the script needed to be rewritten, and then Grace Randolph saying this, before Grace Randolph said this, like in a few weeks or months prior, they thought it needed to be written because there were some issues going on with James Gunn. They thought it needed to be written because they wanted to tie into the stuff that James Gunn was going to do to the DCU. But now everyone's thinking, oh, it's because Matt Reeves is dying. Oh, he's dying. Does he have stomach cancer? Does he have pancreatic cancer? Does he have colon cancer? Now it's just a whole
that's what I'm
fucking heap of shit.
Because that's what I'm saying, Jake. It's like, if something, because I mean, it's happened in media before. If something might be true and it is true, they will ask you to take things down or whatever, and like they'll try to like put something else just to like, just, you know, distract you or whatever.
Standard damage control.
Yeah. And so my thing is this: if this is true, that's sad, but it's none of her business. It's none of our business. Because Matt Reeves asked for one thing. Hey, I need some privacy. I need privacy. Like, I need to take care of some stuff. Like, you know, hey, I understand we want the Batman Part 2, but at the end of the day, directors and actors are still people too. You know, they might be a little bit crazier than us, but you know, we got to give people some respect. Erwin, you have anything to say about this?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she's dumb. Everyone knows she's dumb, and she's like, she says, I don't want to, you know, cause him any problems, so I'm going to cause him a bunch of problems. She could have taken it down just because there was so much backlash, but also if it were true, they probably would have asked her to take it down. So I'm not sure. It could go either way on that. And regardless, I don't think we're getting a Batman 2, and that whole cluster is like holding up the James Gunn Batman. And you were talking about doing like a Marvel DC crossover. They don't even have a Batman.
That was just a little bit of
they
fan
don't have any
casting.
mutants. Both those companies are doing terribly. They need to do so much work before they have any sort of crossover.
So my opinion about this, if we're not going to get the Batman 2, just put his Batman into the universe. Make him the Batman. Just do it.
But see, this is the argument that's happening, is that there's one side that's like Robert Pattinson's the Batman should be Batman, in James Gunn's DCU, and then there's the side that says James Gunn does not want anything to do with it. He wants his own Batman. And which of you are which camp do you believe that? Which camp do you believe to be more correct?
Can I say something before Phantom goes? Like, I'm in the camp of I just want fantastical Batman. So like, I'm tired of grounded in reality Batman. So like, you know, if like, let's just say in like other world or whatever, like Robert Pattinson's Batman's in the DCU, as long as it's fantastical Batman, I don't care. Like, you know, I'm more of a fantastical Batman fan. It needs to happen. Okay. We are tired. We're tired with the grounded, depressed reality, and like everything is live and everything has to be grounded. And like, you know, it's too campy if we got Clayface for all people up in there. Oh, we can't have a gun umbrella because it's too campy. However, I'm tired of that. Like, I want fantastical Batman. That's what I want.
Also, they've missed their opportunity over the past 2 decades. If they wanted to do a grounded Batman, they should have just done Batman Year One. Just do Batman Year One. That would have been the grounded Batman. That would have been great. Would have been fantastic.
Well, they already did that with Batman Begins. Like the Nolan trilogy was the Batman Begins.
Yeah, but that wasn't really like, whatever. That was like if Batman ran a military industrial complex like.
I have that one too, Erwin. I have that one.
There's your one, baby.
I'm gonna say this much.
Shout out.
If they give it,
back when Frank Miller's drawings still look good.
Yeah.
Before he had a stroke or whatever the fuck happened in the year 2000, his artwork became shit.
Oh, that's what happened? Okay, that makes sense.
Well, I don't know if he actually had a stroke, but all I've heard from everybody is anything that Frank Miller drew after like the year 2000 just blows.
Oh,
terribly.
Dude,
this was great. Oh, yeah.
All I say is, if you give us Batman, do not give us absolute Batman. I hate that run. It's trash.
No. Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman, Absolute Wonder Woman. They both look terrible. They all look terrible. They suck.
I don't think they're gonna do that, or ever. Like,
oh, here we go. Is this Batman Returns? Is that what I'm looking at here?
Dark Knight Strikes Again.
Dark Knight Strikes Again. Okay,
it's so bad.
Yeah.
Yes,
but you do have the
contrast.
The Nazi woman with the butt swastikas, though.
Yo, please don't put those on there. Like, please don't put that on there.
You ready for Wonder Woman? Look at this hottie.
Yeah. Okay, we can do Wonder Woman.
Dude,
good Lord.
Erwin, did you see Frank Miller's recent pictures that he did of Wolverine and them?
Like this just looks bad. It looked
I love Frank Miller, but you see a variant cover and you're like, that looks horrendous. It's Frank Miller every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We covered that, what was that, like a month ago where we covered those covers. Oh man.
The Dark Knight Returns is probably my favorite Frank Miller comic book.
It's one of the best comics of all time.
It's one of the best comic books or whatever.
I don't read comics, and I know that.
Dude, number one is Nightfall. Hands down, Batman stories, it's Nightfall. Then it's The Dark Knight Returns.
But the art is also shit in this one, too, is the problem. It's a lot better than Strikes Again.
Yeah.
But, it's also got female Robin in it. It's got wide Batman for sure.
I got the Dark Knight. I got the Dark Knight Returns. Yeah, I got the movies too, or whatever.
Batman with a gun.
I got the comic and the movies. But yeah, that's my opinion, Jake, is like we need fantastical Batman. Fantastical Batman needs to come back. Like it needs to happen. Like I'm going to give James Gunn a little bit of leave room. If he can make the fantastical Batman thing work, please. Because if I see another like grounded in reality Batman, I'm gonna like 1-800 choke Ebola, man. Because seriously, come on, dog.
There's Hush. Oh,
Hush is amazing.
Let me say this much: give us Killer Croc, give us Clayface, give us Poison Ivy. Good Poison Ivy. Give us a good Bane.
Give us 9-foot tall green veins popping out of his traps, Bane. We all know
that's what we want.
You like Val Kilmer Batman. You like?
I love Val Kilmer Batman. I want fantastical Batman, man. Like, listen, it has to happen. Like, we had nothing but grounded in reality Batmans too much. And yes, you could probably say Ben Affleck's Batman was fantastical. I don't even count that because that's just
Ben Affleck's
Zack
Batman
Snyder.
was an alcoholic. That's all he was.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it this way. Ben Affleck's Batman is a mix between grounded in reality and fantastical. They played a little bit on, so I'm going to put it more in grounded in reality because that's what Snyder wanted. So
Dude,
we still have not had a fantastical Batman. I want fantastical Batman. That's it.
To this beautiful page. Put that page up again, Erwin. If you
I
would.
just damn it. Sorry.
Oh, you'll find it.
Here's
Don't
mine.
worry. Here it is.
You know what?
Look at that
Dude,
joke.
yeah.
Look at that.
Give us
insane.
Man Bat. Give us Man Bat. Give us a true Ra's al Ghul that literally shows him decrepit, and they're putting him in the Lazarus pit, and he comes out all big and buff and tries to kill everybody around him. Give us that.
Yeah.
Give us that. Dude, give us Solomon Grundy. Give us a good Solomon Grundy.
See, that's a character that I feel like they have not because I know.
That's what I'm saying.
He's very good in the Arkham series. That is one that nobody has had the balls.
Especially if you're going to be in if you're going to be in the DCU, you have to make Batman fantastical. I don't want to hear nothing about this grounded in reality bullcrap and everything. He has to be on the par of Superman and Wonder Woman. It has to happen. Like,
and do not give us Damian Wayne as his first Robin. Give us Dick fucking Grayson.
Look at that Solomon Grundy. God damn.
No, that's some Killer
Croc.
Croc.
That's Croc.
That's Killer Croc.
Killer Croc.
Now,
Phantom was asking for more Killer Croc.
So they did a version of Solomon Grundy in the Gotham TV show, which was awful and retarded.
Yeah, it was pretty.
They did some of that. Yeah.
Whipped. Got him. AP says, "Give us death in the family. Give us death in the family." But you see, they didn't have the balls.
That's a little too early.
They wouldn't introduce a Robin, then just fucking cut him immediately.
I think they're gonna Damian Wayne is gonna be the Robin because Damian Wayne is gonna be the Robin because they're trying to get ready for the teen. They're gonna be the Teen Titan. They're doing Teen Titans. Like they already confirmed that they're gonna be doing it. So.
Oh, okay, that's been confirmed then. Wait a minute. You said they've confirmed.
Oh, nice.
They're
going to be doing Teen Titans.
Have they confirmed any actors from Teen Titans?
No,
not yet. They have, but the script is being made or whatever.
Okay.
So they have reference that so we're getting Brave and the Bold is going to be the first Batman movie.
Okay.
James Gunn.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So they're going. So if Damian Wayne's there, we might get Nightwing.
Now, are they bringing in Damian Wayans because he was supposed to be Robin in?
No, it's because it's James Gunn's favorite Robin, and we're just doing whatever the hell James Gunn.
I see. Okay, so
and he's the current.
But the thing is, I like Damian. I like Damian Wayne, but I think it's a little too early. But to be fair or whatever, the thing is, what I'm starting to notice with most new Batman comic books, the reason why they're putting Damian in more is because they want Bruce to be a better father or whatever, show his son the way to be a man type of thing or whatever. At least that's how I feel about it. Maybe you might not necessarily believe that, but
we gotta remember how Damian Wayne was conceived. He got Mickey.
Yeah.
Bruce got Mickey by fucking Talia. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
he
for
shouldn't
sure.
be dressing like that. He was asking for
it. I still love him, Son of Batman. She was saying, you remember that time when that one night? Yeah, but I couldn't move. It wasn't that bad.
Erwin, it was him. It was just him with the cowl on and no
he should have been dressed like that. Look how sexy he's dressed. Yeah,
that's Nightwing though. That's Nightwing.
Yeah.
Hey, Erwin, is that the Tower of Babel storyline?
It's Judas Contract. I'm a normie on Teen Titans.
Oh, Judas Contract is good, however, but the cartoon movie's trash.
Wolfman and Perez. Anything Wolfman and Perez is awesome.
Yeah. Comic book is good, but the movie in the New 52 was trash, bro. We got one more subject before we ride out. We gotta talk about the Superman reshoots or whatever. How you guys feel about that?
Well, yeah, there's not a ton of information to pull up about that. But there's
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, I mean, that could be a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just saying there's not a lot of visual aids to pull up. However, there's a ton of conjecture out there, and I know for a fact, at the very least, that you, Kreese, and you, Phantom, have been discussing it. And we mentioned it to Erwin in the green room about the reshoots.
Okay.
Who wants to create? Oh, Phantom, go ahead then. You pop off.
We do know that they're going to cut that 10 minutes of dialogue between Lois and Superman in their apartment,
which I think
is fine.
Because like taking an action movie and then putting into the middle 10 minutes of unbroken dialogue, just shot reverse shot between two people. Don't do that. Don't
terrible
do
pacing.
Dude, grinding the pacing to a halt.
Now, so Erwin, there's a little thing you guys were talking about not too long ago about the Superman being beat up and stuff. Now, I have a running theory. We talked about this last week. What if Ultraman is really Parasite in a costume, and that's how Superman gets so beat up and hurt? It's Parasite. He drains his powers, and that's how Superman gets so beat up and hurt in that scene.
According to inside sources, it's the Ultraman-ish character actually ends up, I think they're going the Bizarro route. Is what
Bizarro.
My inside sources have told me.
Bannon, that's what you have feelings about.
But also, so have they confirmed the kaiju? Because in the recent, I don't know if you've seen it,
confirmed.
So in the cartoon, My Adventures with Superman, we got Sailor Superman. So Parasite can as he gets more powerful, he transforms into a kaiju. So I wonder could the kaiju be Parasite?
They have baby kaiju as a toy, so it seems like it's probably more something that Lex Luthor is growing and cooking up to then have the attack, and then Superman probably handles that poorly and then uses that to turn the public against him, and then that's why he gets cans thrown at the back of his head.
Which I'm sorry, Beardo had a bad take about that. I mean, Superman, just say if it's Parasite, it could be Parasite. And we know that Parasite drains Superman to the point where he's literally human. He has to regenerate his abilities. And him getting beat up would coincide of his energy being, his powers being drained from him. So it could be Parasite. It could be a version of Parasite.
Now, Phantom, before you continue, I highlighted this specific portion because I know you're a big fan of, in this new Superman, you're a big fan of Crypto. The Super Dog. I just wanted to read this real quick, and I wanted to
how you go get a Crypto Super Dog.
This is very antithetical to what you think. It says, now it is being said that Gun Superman is quote, terrible. Before the Superman trailer was released, reports suggested that Warner Brothers executives weren't happy with it. The trailer itself wasn't that well received. The first Icon TV spot has been criticized for David Cornsweat's look, and the Puppy Bowl promotion ended up being a huge disappointment. Gunn also seems to be making the DCU all about himself. He inserted himself into the opening of Creature Commandos. His dog is featured in Superman, and both he and his dog appeared during the Puppy Bowl. Gunn also showed up in the NBA spot and is even on the cover of DC Comics Superman book. Well, where are the actual stars?
Well, so I think a lot of reason that people hate Crypto, I think, is because the James Gunn insert. And I believe
exactly what the next paragraph is about.
So, in my opinion, I think if they would have kept that under wraps and they never knew that was James Gunn's depiction of his dog, I think people wouldn't have his issues with Crypto as they do because it's James
if they kept it under wraps that it wasn't his actual dog, exactly,
I love Crypto. I loved Crypto in the trailer because he was a dog. He did like a normal dog would do.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing that people are upset about with him is that he was like doing dog stuff.
He's the one that hurt Superman.
The exact same thing that you like is the thing that at the very least, from what it appears, the people who watched the preview of it hated. They couldn't stand that.
I mean, I loved it because we got a little bit more.
That's what that's what
we know
dogs do.
we
It
we
is
know
what
the
dogs do.
route.
Yeah.
We know the route they're doing because in the comic books, the fortress has become sentient. It does move around because of Lex, and the robots look fine. Crypto, dude, I love Crypto. I think Crypto's going to be he's going to steal the movie. He's going to steal the movie, hands down. Hey, it looks better than it looks better than Guy Gardner, hands down.
So this is my
tip. You can't do this to Irwin. You can't do this to him, man. You're just making his tism go crazy. I've been seeing him stim all night.
So this is my opinion.
I'm sorry.
This is my opinion on the whole entire thing. I think what kind of irritates me sometimes is like the same people that say they can't relate with Superman is the same people that say they don't want Superman to be weak either. I'm like, okay,
and that's on our side of the fence, by the way.
Is like I'm trying to get this thing, like I want to make sure that I'm not crazy. Like, I always thought that, you could not relate to Superman because he was a person that was a god, basically a god, right? And the moment we shown Superman vulnerable or like, so kind of getting his butt whooped a little bit, now we hate it all of a sudden. So we can't like, you can't have like, some relatability or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm the crazy one for not thinking.
No, I don't think you're crazy. I think you're completely sane. I think other people are crazy.
Yeah, I think
so. I know Irwin has a bunch of comic books, but Irwin, do you have the Elseworld story where Superman lands in Gotham and he's adopted by the Waynes and he becomes Batman?
I do not remember the name. Do you remember?
I don't remember the name of it.
Well, I've got two of these just right here, which is trades of.
Well, there you go. Like,
It wasn't too long ago. Somebody said I wasn't
one of our best viewed
Gumbo
episodes.
fan.
I'm very glad that everybody is enjoying Irwin doing show and tell because I am.
This man Irwin just said, like, hold on. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Like,
I'm sure everybody. I'm sure 20 plus people. First off, thank you so much, everybody tuning in. And
these are my.
Oh my God, blessed.
These are my Elseworlds.
Oh, Jesus, brother.
Some of my Elseworlds.
Oh my goodness.
I can't remember the title of it, but I recommended it to Atomic Patriot and he loved it.
Oh, Atomic Patriot. What was the name of it? Superman Speeding Bullets?
There it is. Yeah, he wanted Speeding Bullets. Yep, exactly.
I don't know if I have that one.
Because Irwin, you know the scene where Bruce's parents gets killed, right? So he's literally Superman, but he's Bruce Wayne, and his powers activate the moment that Martha and his father and his father is killed, and he melts Joe Chill.
There it is. Boom.
He melts Joe Chill as he's standing there holding the gun, literally.
Ooh.
Look it up.
This man Irwin got like all the freaking comic books, man.
Irwin, you need that. You need that
crazy.
in your collection. You need that Superman comic book that Batman Superman comic book in your collection. It's worth it. It's a good comic.
I got some crazy ones in here. I love me some Elseworlds. They're actually doing a new one with Dan Mora. If you like his art, and it's in the like Super Sentai, Power Rangers, Kamen Rider style.
Oh, you're
I'm really
interested.
interested.
Oh, nice.
Batman Dreamland, where he goes to Area 51. Batman the Abduction, where he gets abducted. Batman Blue, Gray, and
this man got comic books for days.
Where he's a bat cowboy. Well,
this is why I love watching Erwin. I love him talking about this stuff because I'm a huge Batman fan. Right there, bat symbol on my arm, baby, right there, and that is from Batman Forever. That is the Val Kilmer Batman symbol. I love Batman, and it's like so. Atomic Patriot was in GCA one night, and he was like, "Can you recommend comic books?" I'm like, "Look up the one where Superman lands in Gotham, and he's literally becomes Bruce Wayne."
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a good comic.
Let me see. I might have. Let me check. Ow. Okay.
This man is cooking.
You know what?
He's cooking.
I'm gonna let him cook. Spawn
Oh,
Batman.
Oh, yes, that's the one.
You know what, Erwin? We almost got an animated movie with Kevin Conroy and Keith David. We almost got an animated movie with those two as their characters, but Kevin Conroy passed away before they got it done.
Also, Batman Judge Dredd.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh man, dude.
Yeah.
Do you have Batman? Do you have Batman and Punisher, Erwin? Do you have the Batman and Punisher comic book?
Which one?
No.
Hey, Erwin. Do you have the Batman versus? Do you have Batman versus Alien and Batman versus Predator?
Well, there's the other Batman Judge Dredd. There's the Superman aliens for you, and then. 1 moment, please.
Dude, like he's already recommended so much. Like I think he wins like the bragging rights. He won bragging rights.
I was just about to say that we've reached that point in the show, ladies and gentlemen, where we hit recommendations, and I'm just gonna let Erwin keep cooking until he feels like he can sit down. Because man, does he have recommendations for days. So as we do
the Batman versus Alien book, he got it, and he just told me which one. He said which one. He says which Batman and Punisher book do you want? Like the one with Chuck Dixon.
If you are capable, good sir, if you could pick out a recommendation for yourself, by all means, do it for the group.
Well, this is pretty awesome. If Batman Aliens sounds good, that's where it's at. But since we were talking Silver Surfer, Thanos Quest is great. It actually happens before all the Infinity Gauntlet stuff. When he actually gets the Infinity Gauntlet the first time in the actual Infinity Gauntlet book, that's actually the second time he gets the Infinity Gauntlet. This thing is super thick. You get a lot of bang for its buck. And Jim Starlin, absolute genius. His writing is incredible, and his Cosmic Marvel is the best thing Marvel has. You get Adam Warlock actually looking and being Adam Warlock. You got Drax being Drax. You got Gamora being Gamora. You got this hilarious, annoying little dwarf. I forget what he is.
Ain't that Molecule Man? Ain't that Molecule Man?
No, he's like an imp or something. I forget.
Okay.
But yeah, this is Thanos. Thanos is probably my favorite character. Oh, I'm still full screen.
Yeah, oh yeah. This is your recommendation, sir. You
Adam Warlock for this. Being Adam Warlock, and it's badass. Eventually, then they do Infinity Gauntlet, and then Infinity Watch, and then Infinity Crusade. And man, it's freaking awesome. And they always go up like they have to team up with like Galactus and stuff. Like, if you think that the Marvel universe got a little too OP, Cosmic Marvel is to blame because they got all the most badass people in it.
Hell yeah,
that's Thanos Quest.
So Erwin,
anything else you want to plug too?
Yeah, exactly. That was going to be my next question. Is as we do always
subscribe to NERDWARS.
Is there anything you'd like to plug? There you go. You subscribe to NERDWARS on YouTube. You can follow him on X if you so desire. Of course.
I can't believe I went through
shows coming up. Anything
new,
anything different?
Tomorrow, Friday, free FNT. Also, the very first one that I showed you, the very first in comic is the one I was looking for. Speeding Bullets.
There it is. There it
is.
I do own it. And I've got Black Superman around here somewhere. I think he's in one of these shitty Crisis books.
Sir.
But fuck him, I don't care. The real first Black Superman is Steel, and he's awesome.
What about Icon? Do you have any Icon comic books?
Okay, can we end this show now? 2 hours.
I got a lot of Image comics.
Oh man. Okay. I mean, while he's doing that, like everybody start plugging their stuff. Like Jake, what do you got coming up? Like
we got the recommendations.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
that's what
doing
I'm
right
saying.
now. I'm trying, guys. Erwin,
We're doing
is
both at
going
the same
hard.
time, man.
I'm bobbing. I'm walking between the raindrops here. Okay, I'm doing my best. Ebola, what do you have coming up, sir? Do you have anything that you want to plug? Anything specific?
Yes. I have my usual going over drama over in Asia, and I would like to recommend. I mean that and my 2 streams I do before, besides this one. And I'm gonna recommend the show Buried Hearts, which was aka used to be called National Treasure, which was changed for probably Disney reasons or confusing. So that's what I'm gonna recommend, the show Buried Hearts, which is a kind of a treasure hunt show.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
What about
I mean,
you,
obviously,
Jake?
you know what it's going to be when I recommend something.
Good?
Oh boy.
Maybe good? Is that what you're saying?
Thanks, Ebola.
Look at
What?
that, man.
Thanks,
Did I
Ebola.
mess up? Did I mess up?
No, you're good, Ebola.
No, you're fine. Chris, what about you, sir? Do you have a recommendation this evening? And anything you want to shout out? Anything you got coming up?
Yeah, so I got 2 recommendations. Since it is gonna be like Easter weekend.
What we got?
Prince of Egypt.
Prince of
The
Egypt.
Prince of
4K
Egypt.
Ultra HD. Let's go, baby.
For like it's a good banger of a movie. Like, I mean, it's a good biblical movie. It's so good even atheists can watch it and not be offended. So like,
Yeah,
highly recommend this one right there. And also, hell, even me and Jake even got Isaac to watch this movie, and he even had to say like, "Oh, this one was pretty good." And of course,
that was a great night. That was a great night.
Yeah.
Isaac was like,
that was
I can watch maybe the first half hour. It's like, nah, you're watching the whole thing, homie.
You can't
you watched the whole entire thing. Yeah, and then the second recommendation, since it is Good Friday tomorrow, go watch The Passion of the Christ, people. Like, I mean, it's one of the good movies out there. Also, like, allegedly, Sophie did tell me allegedly, like, there's in the Netflix in Latin America that they have taken the first part of like the scriptures out or whatever of the movie. So another thing, physical media is king, people. So keep on buying your Blu-rays, comic books, video games, so they don't take it over. So that's what I got. And also for the Homies Anime Podcast this Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday night, Eastern Standard Time, everybody. Phantom, I know you have a recommendation this evening.
So I have 2 recommendations. So Erwin, I have an anime trailer for you to show the Badger that's free on YouTube. So Jake, can you please pull the trailer for and after?
Yes.
So Erwin, take a look at this. You might actually want to see this movie.
What's it called? Might. We'll see.
8 Man After. It's 8 Man
it.
After.
I got it.
Yep.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We're going to show this. Excuse me, princess. All right. So, this is 8 Man After. This is a sci-fi movie from 1997. Erwin, why don't you take a look at this, see what you think?
Everywhere you look in town, there's another cyborg.
Too old for Badger.
Too
old for Badger.
No.
Well, you might enjoy this.
Don't recommend this old stuff to people new to anime.
That's what I was saying to him. Can't do that.
Yeah. Now recommendation to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have to build their way up to like old school anime, like
You might enjoy this one. I'll send you some more on Twitter. But this is on YouTube. This is a good movie.
Yeah, the next old anime. Like,
have they watched Soul Eater yet, Erwin?
Well, we're trying to get him on.
Soul Eater's pretty newish. or whatever.
Some movies first. The problem is everyone is like, "Oh yeah, you should watch this 52 episode
Oh, okay,
anime.
okay.
Oh, you should watch this 176 episode
Yeah,
anime."
that's the
Yeah. No, you're doing it you're doing the right way. You're doing the right way, to be
Like,
honest with you. I was just wondering or whatever.
Hellsing Ultimate. That's got like 10 episodes and it's vampire-y,
Yeah.
so like people,
Yeah.
you know, not really into
Yeah.
anime can enjoy it. Like,
Yeah. You're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. Whatever.
That's what I did.
So
Like, when I first asked the first friend that I had in high school, or the first friend that I had in school that was about anime, he wasn't someone like, oh, you got to dive into Naruto, or you got to dive into like watching Dragon Ball and then Dragon Ball Z.
Oh no, I'd never do
He was
that.
like, you know what, Jake? Watch Black Lagoon. And I was like, okay, I'll watch Black Lagoon. He's like, it's 10 episodes, and then the second season has 10 more episodes. I watched that, and I fucking loved it. Black Lagoon is still, it's one of 3 animes that I've actually watched. I've watched Vampire Hunter D, I've watched Monster, and I've watched Black Lagoon, and like smatterings of Dragon Ball Z here and there. But
you gotta watch Death Note, man. You have to watch Death Note.
I will watch,
you gotta watch
Death Note. But anyways.
Wait,
Speak
Hayden.
Solo leveling is the correct answer.
Good.
Oh yeah, solo leveling too.
Yeah, and for new people, because new people can enjoy it as well. And it's only what 25 episodes for 2 seasons. So yeah,
25 episodes so far.
I think 12 and 12.
Shout out to you, Hayden.
12 and 13. We got an extra.
Yeah, 12 and 13.
Okay, so my second recommendation.
Oh, we have a second recommendation.
Is a classic. The 10 Commandments. Charlton Heston's 10 Commandments. They just recently added this free on YouTube, so you can watch it on YouTube.
So if you want your Good Friday to be even better and you have 6 hours.
Now, I blew a lot of people's mind earlier in the green room. So you know how Blu-ray can hold a lot of data for a movie?
98 gigabytes.
This is a 2-disc movie.
Wait, how long is this? 6 hours? How long is it actually?
It's 4 hours and 52
nearly 5
minutes.
hours. It's nearly 5 hours.
Genuinely uncut without it's 4 hours and 52
Erwin,
minutes.
it's actually literally a ABC classic that you have to watch every year. Like they shut down ABC just for freaking 10 Commandments, dude.
Yeah. Family's Catholic, so yeah, believe me, I've seen it in the background. Now I understand why it seems to stay on forever.
Yeah, because with commercials, it's like 7 hours, and that's what stuff cut out of it. It's crazy how long that movie is.
Dude, my grandma made us watch it all together. I want us all to watch the 10 Commandments. God damn it. Like, it's only for 4 hours. Like, you could be okay for 4 hours. Like, damn. Okay, all right.
Yes, Wayfair. Yes, Wayfair. It is the Charlton Heston 10 Commandments.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it is, of course. It's the only one that matters.
Yeah.
Anyways, real quick, since we're moving along, I'm gonna do my recommendations. First off, my name is Big Dog BITGDOGGJAKE. I'm a professional, though occasional, voiceover actor stroke artist. I'm a political writer for hire. I love video games. I love metal music. I will talk to anyone about them. You can find me on Extra Twitter. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Discord. I would love to be on your show. I would love to talk about music. I would love to talk about video games. I'd love to talk about pop culture. I might be returning to Off the Hip soon. We'll see once my wife gets here and I get things rolling in that sense, and everything gets fixed around here and I start feeling better, etc. and so forth. My recommendation for this evening is going to be very specifically something that we mentioned earlier. Because I'm really mad at Green Day and I don't like them at all, I'm going to pick a different album from 2004, and that is Rise Against Siren Song of the Counterculture from 2004. Arguably Rise Against best album. In my opinion, it's their best album. I love it. There's amazing bangers on it. If you're a fan of pop punk, if you're a fan of like early 2000s countercultural music back when it was actually countercultural and actually Raging Against the Machine, this is what you want to listen to. It has Paper Wings on it, one of my favorite songs. It has Give It All on it, which has been, I think Give It All has been in every single Tony Hawk Pro Skater game on their soundtrack. But yeah, it's fantastic album if you love pop punk. The boys from Chicago, Tim McGillrath on vocals, great vocalist. Bad voice, great vocalist, which is a very weird thing to say. But you'll understand what I mean when you listen to it. Anyways, 2004's Siren Song of the Counterculture by Rise Against. Love that album. Love me some Rise Against, and I hope you guys love it too. As
you
always,
guys
I'm sorry. Go ahead, NERDWARS.
You guys like Muse? I feel like you guys would like Muse.
I mean, I like Knights of Sidonia. Any song that's like very similar to that, I'm very keen on. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Yeah, and you get the piano in there. Yeah,
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Hayden Wayne's all about it. Rise Against makes great music. Yes, it does. His voice is great. It's raspy. It has feel the music. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm actually probably listening to that album later on tonight.
So
yes. And Wayfarer, you're absolutely correct. This is what I do. I love metal music, and so like deep down, like last week, we were just going into Easter, and what did I recommend? I recommended a deathcore album, Hymns and Dissonance, like something that if you read the lyrics, your grandmother would have a heart attack. Like that's what I recommended. As always, guys, please, if you want some fun, if you want some watch parties, if you want to talk to us, go ahead and join our Discord. We would love to have you there. We'd love to talk to you there. Follow us on X, stroke Twitter, if you still want to call it Twitter, whatever. It's for the homies 696. Shout out to the 69. We have an official Facebook page. If your grandparents want to join that, we would love to have more members on it. And we have our original merch store, which still has our original merch on it from before Ebola joined. And we have just now launched our new TeePublic store, which has our new merch, which is going to be the new merch store that is going to be updated, including all the new faces from all the new group. It's going to be wonderful. You're going to love it. Get yourself a t-shirt, get yourself a mug, get yourself an MCU as a Sim shirt, whatever you want. Phantom, take us out of here.
So, program note, Anime for the Homies, we're going to have our first guest star. And who is that going to be? The man, the myth, the legend, Big Dog Jake. It's going to be Anime for the Homies. It's going to be Anime for Dummies episode.
That's right.
And, Anime 101.
And I'm going before I do the outro, before I do the outro thing. Vagabond always loves giving us wise bit of wisdom.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Enjoy swimming.
Enjoy swimming, nerds. Like the stream, baby.
Later, guys.
Peace out.
We talking about the life we know. Lasting vibes and good times flow. Homies gather, let the stories grow. Screaming loud, let the wisdom show. Late nights, we ain't slowing down. Mic in hand, we own this town. From the heart, every word profound. For the homies, let that love resound. Tune in, man.